Hey Keela and Logan, my name's Connor Holt. I am a sales professional here at Wilson Motor in Logan, Utah. I'm the guy that reached out to you on the phone, and this right here behind me is the truck you guys inquired about, the 2021 Ford Super Duty F-350 Lariat that we have here on our lot. We have a couple of them, a couple other options too, if this is not the one you guys end up wanting to officially come in down and drive. But let me do a little walk-around video and show you what it looks like, and we'll kind of go from there. So this is a Lariat, like I mentioned. So you're gonna have the leather seats on the inside. These headlights here in the front are actually the halogen headlights, so they're kind of that yellowish tint rather than the bright white LEDs. So you're not gonna have everybody hating you unless you have your brights on, unfortunately. But here on the front, you're gonna have kind of that chrome grille with being the Lariat package there. You got the big Ford emblem here because it's a Super Duty and they have the giant Ford emblems. You got your front tow hooks down here. And then I did a little walk around on this before I started this video just to see if I could see any dings or dents, and really, I did not see much. There's a couple scratches, I'll point those out to you, and there's one little thing on the step right here I'll show you. But these are just your typical Ford wheels here. Brand new Firestone. They're the Transforce AT tires. Ton of tread on those. Like I said, brand new. I'm pretty sure we put those on here. So you wouldn't have to worry about getting those changed anytime soon because all four of them have been swapped out. It is the 6.7 PowerScope Turbodiesel, so a lot of power. I told you it's an F-350, it's not. It's an F-250. Excuse my, whatchamacallit language there of not knowing my stuff before I start the video, I guess. I'm just so used to the 350s. This is the point in the step I was talking about. So it's the little plastic piece under the Ford. It's kind of just starting to lift up a little bit. But that's really all that is there. Continue kind of walking around here. There was one little scratch I saw right here. Really small. You have to get really close to look at it and even see it. Back here on the back, you're gonna have 4 backup sensors. You're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. They're gonna help you as you are in reverse with your backup camera here to make sure that you are not hitting anything behind you. You got a super big tow hitch here that you can throw stuff in. If you pull this down here, you can see there is a ball in there already for the gooseneck. And it does not have the fifth wheel prep, so if you do want to do that, I mean, it's the Ford ball. If you wanted to get the fifth wheel hooked up, you could always get those drilled and do that for you. But you do have the gooseneck option to tow that way. There's not a bed liner. As you can see, it's bright silver in there, but we actually do bed liners here at the store, and we can have that done for you. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. I can get you pricing on that too. Just continue walking around here. You have your blind spot radars here in the back seat, so if you're driving on the highway there, you'll be able to see, or these lights, you'll be able to know that we're not going to hit anything or anyone in the blind spots. Here you're going to have your diesel fluid and then your DEF system for the fluid there. And then this is what your back seat is. So I need to get this zipper actually fixed. I just noticed that was one thing that we need to get done, so the zipper needs to be fixed on there, and I can get that fixed for you. But you have all this storage underneath here that you can store stuff. Like I said, we got leather seats in here. If you don't have 3 people back here, you can drop this down and have your cup holders here and a little armrest. People in the back are going to have charging options. They're going to have 2. They're going to have a USB and a USB-C. You're going to have a 110 outlet there and a 12-volt charger on top. So you've got technically 4 options total. You're going to have little air vents here and the cup holders here on top as well. And both seats do have this little storage on the back side there. Over here you have a little additional storage here in the doors. And then I did forget to mention too, this is where the blind spot part is on those mirrors. They're gonna let you know that someone is in the blind spot when you're driving. You also have the iconic Ford lock on the outside. So you'll have a way you can lock your keys in the vehicle and not have to worry too much about them being stolen or anything, because you can lock the vehicle here. Kind of just going left to right then now with our features. I'm going to turn this air down. It's nice and cool in here finally. It's getting warm out here in the summertime. So we're going to have our automatic tow mirrors that can go in and out, just so you're aware of that. You're going to have your 4 windows, which only the front 2 are automatic. And then mirror controls, window locks, and you can automatically fold those mirrors in just like that too with this button right here. That one. And then you have 3 options here that you can save for different drivers. You're gonna have your door locks here. These are your headlight controls here, and like I said, they are just the halogen headlights. You're gonna have a bed light right there for the back. This is gonna be the brightness for your cluster up here. These are the lights on the mirrors, and this is for the It's something to do with the headlights, and I don't remember exactly what it is. I forget what it's called. I will figure that out and I'll let you know. Down here, you have your gas and brake pedal, which will move forward and backwards. And then you have your emergency brake right down there, and the release is right here. Up here on your cluster, this is what it's looking like here. So we have RPMs on the left, speed on the right. You're gonna have your oil temperature, your engine temperature, your fuel level, and then your turbo PSI. All this information here can be changed with this little guy right here. And you can see lots of different information about the vehicle itself there. We do have 67,366 miles on this vehicle, so you're aware of that. On the left, you'll have the wipers and the blinkers and the brights. Right over here, you're going to have your control to be able to shift into gear. If we go into reverse, you can see we have a reverse camera here with predictive lines as you turn the wheels to show you where the truck is going to be turning when you are backing up. And then we have 5 different drive modes. You got the normal, the tow haul, the eco, slippery, and deep snow and sand for 4-wheel drive. And then that's all controlled by right here. You can also manually upshift and down with this guy right there. Cruise controls options here, phone controls here, and all your media options right here. This is how you're going to go into your 4-wheel drive. You have a trailer brake assist option right here. All of your climate controls, and you're going to have heated and ventilated seats for the driver and passenger up here. Charging here for you, you got a USB and a USB-C, and storage in here. Storage here, cup holders here. You can also put this over here and now have 4 cup holders just like that. You're going to have this ginormous center console, and this thing does move here as well. It does have an additional 12-volt charger right there in the corner. You can hang up pins right there so you can see that as well. Another thing for charging, another 12-volt and a 110 outlet there for you. Here on the screen, you can see there's navigation. So you're going to have your audio controls, the climate controls, your phone controls, your navigation controls. All of that can be done here on the screen. Then you have additional apps you can put on here. Because it's a 21, you're going to see that you're going to have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. I believe because it's a 21, you can do it wirelessly, but if not wirelessly, you will need to plug your phone in down here at the bottom. If we go over to the climate part, you should also have, oh, I lied, it doesn't have it. I thought it had a heated steering wheel. It does not have a heated steering wheel, so sorry about that. I lied. But it does have XM, FM, AM radio, and then you have your Bluetooth options, and you have your hook up by the cord right here as well. Up here on top, you got 3 buttons. You have your exhaust brake, your traction control, and then the hazard lights. I have the big air vents over here, all 4 of them. You got 2 glove boxes, one on top, one on bottom. The one on bottom does have an owner's manual, so if you have any additional questions, you're always able to refer back to that as well. You're gonna have your light controls for the inside the vehicle. This is an automatic window for the back over here, just like that. It opens and closes. And then we had kind of just typical sun visors, nothing fancy about those. But that is this vehicle. Any additional questions, please feel free to reach out to me. If you want additional pictures, or if you want me to show you some different options that we have here on the lot, we've got several Super Duties I could show you. I'd love to help you out any way that I can. So thank you, and then hopefully we'll hear from you soon. See you guys.